Feels like I'm insane. I'm afraid to change. The pictures that I framed remind me of when the skies were blue. Chapter 32 is all just me and you, but the ceiling's falling through and all the screws are coming loose. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. I got everything to lose. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. Cause I've been chasing feelings, but I'm running from them too.
Hi guys, good morning, and it is officially D9 till my GRE exam. I am excited and scared, and I just kind of want to get over with it, but I'm also like scared that like I'm gonna take the exam and be like, oh my gosh, I should have studied more. So I will be taking you guys through this study vlog. Hopefully I can film, hopefully there's enough content for me to like even edit for the 9 days, because I think I'll just be studying. But anyways, let's start with our morning coffee. So my exam is at 10 a.m. on a Thursday. So I think in order to kind of have that mentality and have that stamina ready, I think I'm going to start taking practice exams at 10 o'clock to kind of prep my brain and being like, yo, get locked and loaded. It's 10 o'clock, so we're gonna try and do a practice exam. Since most of this video is going to be compilations of sped up versions of myself studying for 9 days straight, I thought it would be more fun to add a voiceover so you guys can feel a little bit more connected to myself, but also feel definitely less boring watching just me on a desk. So originally the entire footage was about like 8 hours, and I am really trying my best to reduce it to at least under 30 minutes, so please bear with me. It feels a little strange that my life has become so repetitive lately. Like I wake up, I do work, I try to study as much as I can while I'm working, and then I go to bed. And then this is just like repetitive all over. I guess, you know, that's what chasing a goal looks like sometimes. I feel like people usually only see the exciting part, submitting applications, getting accepted, moving to a new city, which, you know, of course, I really do hope those are steps that I can do in the future, but there's also months like this before that where like nothing really changes. It's just quiet work that nobody really notices. So right now I'm like 9 days away from my GRE exam. Some days I definitely feel confident. Other days I convince myself that I haven't studied enough and that everyone else is somehow more prepared than I am. Okay, now the reviewing what I got wrong, because there is a lot that I got wrong. I've learned that preparing for something important isn't just about solving practice questions, it's also about learning how to manage your own doubts. Every wrong answer feels way bigger than it actually is. Every practice score feels like it's gonna predict what my score is gonna look like when I actually take my GRE exam, and I feel like it's really easy to forget that progress isn't always obvious day to day. So, you know, today I'm just trying to focus on what I can control, especially as a control freak like me. So one more practice set, one more vocabulary list, one more review session, and maybe, like, you know, none of these individual hours will feel significant on their own, but I'm like secretly hoping that, you know, when I look back a few months from now, these are gonna be hours that I'll be thankful that I didn't skip. Hey guys, so today is D8 till my GRE, and it's the afternoon. I wanted to take a practice exam in the morning at 10, but I had meetings, so I wasn't able to do that. But now I don't really have that much meeting, so I think I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna take the full exam. I don't think I'm gonna do the essay part. I think I'm just gonna do 2 quants and 2 verbs, just so I can get like the pace and stop making mistakes. But anyways, let's get into it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm making the right decision. Every hour I spend studying for the GRE is another hour I'm not spending becoming better at my job or working for promotion or just seeking for new opportunities. Instead of learning another analytics tool or improving one of my work projects, I'm literally just memorizing vocabulary words that I might never use again. And sometimes that really scares me. especially with everything happening in tech and just the work economy in general, like layoffs, reorganizations, people losing jobs that they thought were secure due to AI. And there's always this little voice asking me, like, what if you're investing in the wrong thing? But I guess every big goal requires choosing what to prioritize. There's always going to be an opportunity cost no matter what I choose. And you can't give 100% to everything. So for now, I'm betting on my future self and just really hoping and praying that she'll thank me for making this choice and that it was the right, or I guess better choice. Okay, we did better than yesterday. That's a good sign. Hey guys, so I'm back from my Pilates class and I also took a shower. Right now it's around like 8 o'clock and I'm going to review what I got wrong for my most recent practice exam. And Dolce is going to accompany me.
Are you getting what you want again? I guess I'm finding it hard to believe in something I couldn't see coming.
Good morning. It's 7 days till my GRE exam and it's around like 10 o'clock right now, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna solve a practice exam. The closer I get to the exam, the more I realize this isn't just about the GRE anymore. It's like weird. Somehow this one test, I feel like I'm just putting a lot of weight on it. Whether I get into business school, whether I move out of Atlanta, whether I finally get to start a new chapter of my life, logically, I know that's not true. Like, one exam isn't gonna decide an entire future, but emotions aren't always logical. It's not always like an A to B to C. It's like A to like Z and then like back to Q and like whatever. Sometimes it feels like my whole life is just waiting on one score, and I think just my personality in general, I tend to put a lot of pressure and higher expectations to myself. And that's like a really heavy feeling to carry around, and that's just kind of weighing me down as I'm studying for this GRE exam. Hey guys, today is D6 until my actual GRE, and right now it's only like 10:20, and I'm gonna solve a practice GRE test. I don't know if this is like a good strategy to just be constantly taking tests every day, but I do want to get in the habit of sitting for like 2 hours, just focusing in this time, since this is what I will be experiencing. So despite my scores kind of like fluctuating and despite them influencing my mood for the day, I still think that it's kind of important to just try solve a plethora amount of questions just to know what it's going to be like. I'm just really hoping that the actual exam is a little bit easier than the practice exams that I'm taking, but you know, we can't speculate on that. One thing nobody really tells you about applying to business school, or I guess like any school in general, is how easy it is to compare yourself. You will see people with like perfect test scores, people who worked at Google, like McKinsey, the big firms, people who founded like startups before they even turned 30, and for a second you start wondering if like I'm even in the same race. You know, like my GPA is, I think, probably a little under average. I don't know what my GRE score is gonna look like, but you know, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna get like a 335. Like, I worked at a company, but sometimes I feel like it's not like good enough. I have a YouTube channel, but it's not like I have like a 1,000 subscribers or anything. So it's just like, I'm always putting myself into comparison with others, being like, I don't think, you know, I'm not that good enough. Maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe people that have more experience or know better deserve it than I do. But then I don't know. I also remind myself that admissions committees aren't trying to build a class full of identical, cookie-cutting perfect people. They're trying to build a room full of different stories and different people. So maybe my job isn't to become someone else's application. Maybe it's just, you know, trying to become the best version of myself. I feel like my score is so stagnant. And it's not a score that I'm happy with, so it's annoying me. Hi guys! Today is D5 until my GRE exam. I'm dying. It's right now, it's like 10:20, and you guys already know the drill. I'm going to take a practice exam. Today I'm going to do like the full practice exam, so with the essay as well. We're going to do that. And then and then on Reddit I found this like document that someone put together of all like the GRE synonyms and antonyms, and I think I'm going to spend my afternoon time today to
kind of use that time to memorize it. But anyways, let's get into taking a practice exam and doing, I don't want to say ace it, doing A-okay on it.
I think this is one of those seasons of life that doesn't look very exciting, as you can tell. If someone asks me what I've been doing lately, which is a question that I get a lot from my friends, the answer would honestly be I work, I study, I sometimes go to the library, I sleep, I go to a cafe, and I repeat everything all again tomorrow. There's really nothing glamorous about it, as you can see from this vlog. No huge milestones, no exciting updates. My grades are fluctuating. It's not like it's like on a elevating like path, like, you know, I study and I get like 5 more points up. Like, it's like continuous growing. Just, you know, showing up every day. I guess that's what growth looks like most of the time. No giant leaps, no shortcuts or cheat ways. Nothing, you know, of that sort. Just a lot of ordinary days that slowly add up and hopefully, crossing my fingers, become something nice.
What the? Why is my... What the?
I don't think I've ever felt this aware of how unpredictable life can be. To be honest, I've been having a big fat existential crisis ever since I've graduated from college. A few months ago, I went through a layoff scare at work. Nothing luckily ended up happening to me, but ever since then, I don't think I've looked at my career the same way. It made me realize that no job is guaranteed, especially in the US. No company is guaranteed, no position is gonna be somewhere that I can be there for the next 10 years, 20 years. So instead of hoping everything stays the same, I'm trying to become someone who can adapt no matter what happens. Maybe that's another reason why this MBA matters so much to me. It's not just about getting a degree or going to a different city or getting a higher paying job, which, yes, to be honest, those are very important. But I feel like it's a way to open more doors to me, to get more options, more choices that I can choose in the future. And just having that opportunity opened up is a very crucial point for me, I think.
It's D2 until my GRE exam, and I know I'm crying, and I know it sounds weird that, yes, I'm crying, so let me turn on my camera so I can broadcast me crying on my YouTube channel. But I also think that it's kind of important to remember that, I don't know, everyone's going through it, yes. I think I'm just super stressed right now because, yes, I have 2 days until my exam, but I think I just put a lot of high expectations for myself, and because, you know, there is something of a strong want, or I'm fixated on accomplishing something, that I put a lot of myself in a very high pressure situation, kind of in the mindset of I need to get this score on my GRE, or I'm a failure, or I need this score for me to go into a good MBA that I really want to, and leave Georgia. But you know, at the end of the day, those aren't, it's the end. Just because I'm not gonna get the score that I want, or I'm not gonna go to the school that I want to go to, that's not gonna be the end of my life. You know, there's gonna be another year that I could prepare. Even for my GRE right now, I technically have an extra month if I want to take it again. But I don't know, I'm just kind of stressed, and I'm trying to talk to myself that it's okay, that you know, there's always a plan B, and you can always think about your plan B after you realize plan A is not going to work. But I think I just have the tendency to worry about stuff that is unsure to happen. For example, even right now, I'm worrying what should I do if I don't get the score that I want, and I'm well, you haven't even taken the exam, so you don't know until on Thursday technically. So just reassuring myself, but just wanted to put this in the camera, just telling that maybe in the past week or in a lot of my vlogs, I seem so confident and all this stuff, but I'm just being like, I am not confident at all. I'm really scared of failure. I'm really scared of not meeting my own expectations. But anyways, I think I've been taking it a little bit easy for the past few days, and I have mixed feelings about that. I'm scared I'm gonna regret like not starting as hard if I don't get the score that I want. So it's just playing games of like trying to find balance, but I also don't want to stress myself too out, then I'll just be burnt out from my actual exam. But anyways, just wanted to share that, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for D1 of test prepping. And honestly, I'm like, again, ambivalent with, I kind of just want to take it and be over with it, and I'm also kind of scared taking it. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys. D1 until my GRE exam, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna spend most of the day studying. I don't want to like overwork myself. I also want to be ready brain-wise, mentally, and physically. So I think I'm going to take one practice exam. No matter what I get out of the score, I'm gonna try my best not to like think that's gonna be my final score for tomorrow. If I get a lower score, I'm gonna think that it's gonna be, you know, my basis for a higher score tomorrow. If I get a high score, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna get a higher score tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and take it as positive as possible. I should put more weight on getting most of the quant questions right. So even if my verbal score is like kind of floppy, like maybe my higher quant score can like accommodate that, like, you know, slightly a bit like that. So, I mean, of course I do want high scores on both exams for verbal and for quant, but you know, maybe this is the time to focus on what I'm good at, which is math, which is quant. So anyways, with all that being said, I'm going to take a practice exam right now and then just follow through with my schedule. Let's go.
Lately, it feels like my life has been on a pause. I catch myself thinking, I'll do that after the GRE, you know, I'll work out, I'll go to Pilates, I'll try this like new sports thing after I'm done with my exam. I'll plan that after my applications. Of course, I can go on different trips after, as soon as I'm done applying to all the schools. I'll relax after admissions. Everything keeps getting pushed to some future version of myself. But I don't know, like, I guess right now I should be focused on what it is in front of me and what's my priority in my life. But maybe life isn't supposed to start after I achieve the next thing. Like, I had this whole thing where I felt like in order to wear pretty clothes, I had to be skinny and looked nice. But then that also got me thinking that, like, then will I dress nice when I'm like in my 40s or 50s or something? Like, come on, like, let me do whatever I want right now. And then my future self can also enjoy that too. A little bit kind of, that was out of course. But anyways, back to talking about my GRE and my exams. You know, life isn't supposed to start after I achieve the next thing. Maybe it's happening like right now, even in the middle of messy desks, vocab flashcards, and practice tests. This is a part of my story too. This is my dull, non-glamorous life, but I'm trying to make it as exciting as possible for myself. Look at my math score. Yeah, this is what I want. I want my math to be high enough to compensate for my verbal score. But honestly, if I get this score or like slightly higher tomorrow, I'll be so happy. Good morning, guys. Today is July 2nd. It's 7:24 and I have my GRE exam in the next 2 to 3 hours. Yay! I had a really hard time sleeping last night for some reason. I thought that like I wasn't that stressed or that anxious about this exam because, you know, in my head I was like, you know, just take it easy. Like, you know, if you're more stressed about it, you're not gonna do as well as you want to and all this stuff. So I thought I wasn't really stressed, but I guess my body itself was like stressed. So I had a really hard time sleeping last night. I think I slept like a good 5 hours at most, which is honestly not that great for how much I usually sleep. But anyways, I'm just trying to like up my condition to the highest that I can do. So I'm just gonna eat breakfast right now and have some time for it to digest, drink some water, maybe review some math formulas before I leave. What do they want?
Like what they want the answer to be, because they have like He's like, you kind of have to figure out the game.
Hi guys, so it's 1:35 and I am back from my GRE as well as my lunch, and I'm gonna go get my nails done soon, but just wanted to debrief and say that I am very satisfied with my score. I do think I could have done a little bit better on my verbal, but like looking at my past exams that I've taken with Magoosh, like it's higher than my average, so I'm very happy for that. And then for quant, it came out pretty well too. Honestly, I was really scared because the first part of quant was like really difficult, so I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna like fail this test, like I'm not even gonna maybe like report my score, like it's so bad. I was like, oh whatever. I was like, dang, I have to take it again in August. But then it got like slightly better, so I was like, okay, like let me just see what my score is. And then the score came out A-okay. So I think I'll reveal my score maybe later once like the official score comes out, which is like in the next 8 to 10 days, with my essay score as well. But I would say I'm kind of happy that I don't have to study for another month for this exam, because I think like after the exam I was talking with my friend and I'm like, I don't think I have the stamina or the width, like the bandwidth to like do this again for another month with this amount of stress and everything. So happy ending.